Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX, and welcome back to Kirby Squeak. We're in Gamble Galaxy, the final world of the game. Only 2 more levels before we get to the boss, so it's gonna be kind of a short video, I suppose. But you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, actually, the spark apparently works in these floors. I didn't actually realize that. But yeah, you can head up here to find a magic scroll because we haven't had enough of the clown. Although I guess we won't be seeing it too much longer, I suppose. But yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting level. Both of the levels here are interesting, but actually after this we will be getting something quite interesting once we finish this level, so looking forward to that for sure. I don't know, it's not, I mean, it's your typical, I do like the background of these levels, but I mean, it's your typical space level, I suppose. I mean, we saw Candy Constellation in Amazing Mirror, and I mean, nothing too special. Here you might want to grab Cutter because I almost died there. Sword isn't exactly the safest thing to use when the ground is breakable. And there's tons of Gordos rushing at you, god damn you, Gordo. I really have no to say. Oh, okay, now you hit me. Now I can say it. God damn you, Gordo. Or, gosh darn you, Gordo. I don't know, how do I say it? Gosh darn it, really pull. Whatever. Whatever. And there's little sleep things here. You can use them if you want to get health back, I suppose, but, you know, it's always just a long, drawn-out process to get health back from the sleep thing, so we'll just go ahead and use Spark Scroll because we can still use it on the ground, I guess. Although, oh no, it's not the second. Well, actually, coming up here, we're going to be using one of the 2 remaining scrolls we haven't seen yet, I believe, which is the throw scroll right here. This one of those throw guys. Now, this thing is a pain in the ass to inhale those, you're going to see, because I keep inhaling these blocks. And hey, don't throw me. I'm supposed to throw you. Yeah, every time I try to inhale, I inhale one of these blocks instead. I accidentally kill the guy, so whatever. Yeah, I should just have gone out and cleared out the blocks anyway, but, you know, whatever. So I try again, and, whoop, once again. Gosh darn it. Alright, we kill the squid. No! Stop inhaling the freaking... I'm gonna freaking die because I can't... I just keep inhaling the blocks. Stupid freaking... No, I hate those big guys sometimes. Whatever, I have a tomato, it's all good. Now throw, basically all it does is just gives the enemies you throw an invincible force field, which makes it stronger, I suppose. I don't know. I don't use throw that much, I don't really care. It's a very late game ability. But anyway, if you destroy that big block up here, you'll find a secret entrance which will contain the first treasure chest and a life. So, hit the switch. Now, this section up here, there's going to be 3 switches. Do not hit the one in front of you, because that's the one with the switch. Hit this one, it'll drop the sword guy, and the last one will drop the boulder. Do not hit the last one before you hit the first one, because it will destroy it. So, yeah. I guess it's kind of obvious. Now, here's something really, really cool. I didn't actually realize until this playthrough through it. If you use the Ninja Scroll here, you can actually walk on water. That's right, Ninja can walk on water. Ninja Kirby is such a freaking badass. Seriously. Walking on water? Hell yes. Give that to me, please. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And this section is kind of dedicated to that little thing. I mean, it makes this section so much easier when you can walk on water. You can walk pretty fast on water, too. So yeah, unfortunately I get hit here, which means I'm going to lose that ability because I cannot swim up to grab it and there's no way to inhale it. So, all that fun with Ninja is now gone. Oh well. It's not that big a loss. I mean, down here is just a section where you'd walk up with Ninja Kirby and then you'd be at the entrance, but you know, nothing too special. It is kind of weird how water works in space apparently though. And here we have a Golden Wild Now this one's tough. I'm going to use this magic bubble picked up at the beginning. You can probably use this because it, the cards do cut through multiple enemies, which is good because all these enemies will get in the way and try to stop you from catching the Golden Wild D. And you do not have as much time as you think, so do hurry. I recommend magic. Don't use the clown there though. Clown, not a good call there. Now this one actually is my favorite Storo segment because he chases down the blocks, he just chases you through this giant maze of blocks. Of course, if you wanted to fight him, that would be easy as well. Beam, probably your best call here because Beam gets through these blocks pretty fast instead of having to go through the block maze. But yeah, I mean, Storo, really not a threat. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna send a Spark his way just to be an asshole. Goodbye, Storo. Last time we'll ever see you as well. No more body slamming and beating the crap out of you with bombs. Good times. But anyway, here we're going to get both the final secret map piece and the final ghost medal piece. So here we go, the ghost medal is complete. Now what this does is it unlocks a new ability in, well, as you're going to see shortly. Well, actually, no, I'll wait a second to explain this. Let's see what the secret map does first. Now, the secret map, what it does is unlocks this section in the middle. This is your typical ability station where you can pick up all sorts of abilities. In fact, I'm going to go show it off right now. After I switch to Emerald Kirby, because I picked up Emerald this one. Emerald just looks cool. I do like Emerald Kirby. He's all in space, he looks like an alien. We actually do have all the graphics now, I believe. Yeah, we do. So that's pretty cool. I guess you can see those pictures there. I mean, who cares? We are missing one of these, and we're still missing yet another spray paint. and we're missing a vitality piece. So those are going to be the 3 treasure chests that we get in the next part, but that's okay. First, let's go explore this. Now, the ghost medal. I have to explain the ghost medal. It will unlock a hidden ability we haven't seen yet in this secret map, as well as those ghost enemies you saw on the medal will also appear, replacing certain mini-bosses in certain levels. I don't know if they're constant or just a random chance for it to happen, but... Oh, I'm picking up just random abilities here that we haven't seen. We haven't seen UFO yet, so I'm definitely going to show that off next episode, because UFO's secret ability is pretty awesome. Also going to show off Ice Bomb quickly, because we haven't technically seen Ice Bomb. But yeah, there's a new ability right there. It's called Ghost Kirby. Now, Ghost Kirby's awesome. Like I said, it also unlocks the mini-bosses. That's something I'll show in one of the extra videos at some point, fighting one of them, because that's actually not something I realized until recently. Because you don't get to see one of those mini-bosses until later, so... I don't know. Kind of weird, but that's okay. I'll show it off at the beginning, a Ghost ability off, because Ghost is actually pretty darn cool. I like Ghost. I did remember to pause, didn't I? I hope I did. I might have forgotten to pause and actually show off the Ghost ability, do I? Okay, I do good. I will possess. I will control. No, you're not scary, Kirby. But anyway, this is the coolest ability, because what it does is it lets you possess enemies and basically control them and use them, their moves, against other enemies, which is really cool. It also makes you invincible as long as you have the enemy. You can just use the same button you would to get rid of an ability to instantly kill the enemy as well. So that's all Kirby can do is just charge and possess them. Kind of inconvenient versus bosses and other stuff, because you can't possess bosses, obviously, and also it's really hard to get through these bricks, so... It's a gimmick ability, there's nothing too special about it, but it is pretty darn cool to just possess abilities. You can always use the ability button to use whatever their main ability is, like the throw guy's throw or whatnot. I mean, each enemy always has like one move that they always do. I possess like one of these block enemies too, which is kind of cool. But you know, other than that, there's not really much special you can do with it. So I'm gonna possess one of these spark guys as well. So you press it, and he sparks. You can only move the same way the enemy moves, so if they can only bounce, it makes it really slow. But yeah, Ghost Kirby, really cool thing to unlock. And of course the Ghost mini-bosses that we'll be fighting in one of the extra videos will give you Ghost abilities throughout the whole game as well. But that's only through like a second playthrough. I only discovered because I was doing a practice run this game. Yeah, those little ghost enemies are pretty cool, but you don't see them normally in normal playthroughs really, because you usually don't go back to levels, unless you need treasure chests for some reason. So, kind of weird they had it so late in the game that you don't ever really get to see it, but whatever. So there we go, UFO. I didn't really get a chance to mention UFO. UFO secret ability scroll will cause a little spark thing to swirl around you, which will hurt enemies. And it's generally like a very useful shield to use, so it does make UFO even better. I really do like it, UFO because of it, but right here, I'm just going to use Ice Bomb, because Ice Bomb is pretty badass as well. Freezes your enemies, you can kick them at other enemies, always good times. So yeah. I think with that, finally, with all that talking, I finally wrapped up all the abilities that this game has to offer besides, you know, secret hidden ending ability, you know, there's always one of those. Spoilers! Who cares? It's the second last episode. Anyway, I should have grabbed that freaking animal ability, but that's okay, there's actually one on the top of these ladders anyway, because you will find your first treasure chest in this. Oh my goodness, this is the freaking last level of the game. Do you guys realize that? This is the last level of Kirby Squeak Squad. Holy crap, and we have to spend it doing a stupid digging segment. Grr. But yeah, so all the abilities finally taken care of. Getting the last few treasure chests here, or well, the last few besides, you know, the hidden, or well, yeah, you'll see. And yeah, we're actually wrapping this game up. Oh my goodness. Now, of course, there's going to be extra videos. I think I'm going to have about, I want to say 4 extra videos that I'm thinking about. Yeah. So, I mean, this project's still going to be here for a bit, but geez, quick game, I guess. But I don't know. I think Amazing Mirror would be a bit quicker. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it took about 2 episodes to get through a world, and this one took about 1 for that one. So I don't know. I think Squeak Squad's a really fun game. I've really been enjoying this project. But you know what? We'll save final impressions for later. I'm just going to dig through this section. I already got the treasure chest here. Animal Kirby. It was fun using you, but I think you're done for this project. Goodbye, Animal Kirby. Let's go ahead and use fire though, because well, actually this there's not really any reason to use fire, because there's nothing really here besides ice. I mean, I guess it's handy to melt the ice, but it's not that important, so whatever. There is, if you head down here though, a there we go, there's a question mark ability thing, so if you want something cool, I'm gonna just throw down a Thunder Sword here. I don't know why I'm keeping laser, there's really no reason to keep laser. I get a bomb, so maybe I can get Thunder Bomb later, who knows. You do want to grab a fire though, that's the best way to get a 1-up, or I guess a UFO or something. But what am I doing? Where am I going? Lucky, what are you doing? Oh, I guess I'm going. Oh, I'm just gonna eat a sleep. I need help. Okay, give me health back, sleep, waste more time, Lucky. Yeah, as you can see, it just gives you such an inconsequential amount of health. You know, there's a fire guy down there, Lucky. I don't know why you didn't need him down here, but there's nothing down here either, so it's just these few sections right here. Don't die. Jeez. Jeez. Don't die in the last freaking level of the game. That's stupid. Anyway, now you've noticed we've only gotten UFOs from, bubbles throughout the entire game. This level actually finally has the first instance of the actual UFO enemy, although first we get this cool section of warping through these crystals, which is kind of neat, I suppose. Kind of an unnecessary warp star segment, but it is kind of cool. We're just warping through the galaxy. I don't know. I mean, I have to admit, the background for this level, for this world, is just freaking stellar. Ha! Get it? Stellar? Ha! I totally did not even intend to do that pun. I'm freaking awesome. Anyway, these guys will finally give you UFOs, so all of a sudden, like, the UFO ability guys just come in spades here, which is kind of cool. I get to show off the spark thing a bit more. As you can see, it's very useful for getting through all sorts of stuff. UFO is also very useful for getting through these blocks. UFO, just great ability, especially in this game. They really just make it wonderful, especially that shield. Oh, no, no, no! We are not losing a UFO. I'm gonna... You know, this is something I haven't shown yet. If you get 2 abilities, you will also, you will get a new ability, as with all Kirby games, but ironically, somehow I eat 2 beams and I get a UFO. Just pure luck there, I think. But, yeah, that was just freaking awesome. So yeah, if you do inhale 2 abilities at the same time, you'll get a random ability. It's the same as every other Kirby game. So yeah, blast through those little blocks of the UFO blaster, and you'll get the second and final little treasure chest of the game, and I have 2 magic abilities here. I don't know why I keep getting magic from these question mark things. Apparently the game just loves me saying the clown. That's getting old, but you know, who cares? It'll never get out of your head. Never! Anyway, final Doc segment. There's a bunch of UFO guys, and you actually have to fight Doc in this segment, so once again, the game encourages you to fight UFO if, UFO, I guess. So yeah, Doc once again though, very easy to fight. I mean, even the UFO guys here, just not really that much of a worry. You can easily deal with them with your Spark Shield if you want to. But yeah, a couple blasts and Doc will be down. I'm just gonna finish him off with... No, okay. I tried to finish him off with my little Spark Shield. That's just kind of dumb. Let's just blast him. Blast him! Team Doc is blasting off again. No, I'm making a reference like that. Alright. All the UFOs are dead. Doc, get some more HP, dude. Get some vitality. You kinda suck. But yeah, there we go, last full level of the game, and with that, I'm going to be signing out. Next episode, I will be stocking up on abilities, and we're taking on the final boss of the game. Hey, we got our last vitality piece. Alright, bye-bye, guys.